you found the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And if you don't, you already know. I was gonna show my boyfriend, let you guys meet my boyfriend and everything today. That's my makeup bag. I was supposed to do a day in life a day with my boyfriend, but I'm currently not feeling well. I don't even know if you guys could hear it, but I've been sneezing all day. My sinuses are acting up like crazy. I feel really nauseous. This ring light is definitely hurting me, but it's still Vlogmas and I still have to record. I'm not gonna be up here long though. I look sick. I didn't even do my hair, but yeah, I'm not gonna be up here long. Just thought I'd come in, say hello, and if I don't look jolly like I normally do, I am not feeling well. Yeah. Oh. This morning, I woke up at 6 o'clock and it was pretty good. It's my day off, and I spoke to my boyfriend. He's he was supposed to come see me and everything, but things kind of didn't work out that way, and I'm actually glad it didn't work out that way because I do not feel well and he has little kids, and I would hate for my sickness to rub off on them and they get sick as well. I kind of rearranged my room. I should have took before pictures and videos for you guys to see, but once I clean my room's almost clean, but once I clean my room, I'm going to show you guys how it looks and everything, how my closet and my room, all that looks now. Yeah, I'm so tired. Literally, when I tell you guys, I don't even think I'm gonna edit this video. I'm just gonna let it play the way it is. Sorry in advance, y'all, but I really don't feel good. If I feel like this tomorrow, I'm definitely calling out of work because I feel like taking medicine and sleeping the whole day away. My eyes are so heavy. And this happened out of nowhere. As I was cleaning, I started realizing that I was getting hot. I started sweating. My nose started running like it is now. Hold on. But you know what? I think I do know why I'm not feeling well, because I did my dumb self did go out without a jacket, and it was 30 degrees. All I had was a gray cardigan on, so that could be why also. I think I'm just gonna take medicine, drink tea, drink orange juice, get some soup, text my boyfriend, of course, so he knows what's going on with me, and watch Christmas movies, I guess. But this is ridiculous. I hate getting sick. I rarely get sick, but when I do get sick, I feel like I'm dying. You know what? Let's talk about the time where I thought I had corona. This was a little after my birthday. My birthday's in April. This happened maybe 2 to 3 months after my birthday. Honestly, I think it was 2 months after my birthday. I was at work, this place called Garter World, where I was in charge of the coins. Like I bagged coins for Bank of America, Huntington, Fifth Third. Basically, I just bagged coins for stores and banks. Like I started noticing, like I was getting out of breath and everything, and I was just like, oh, it's just because, you know, the work is hard and there's no air where I'm at and it's hot. Honestly, this is bad on my part, but I let it go on for about a week, and then like I was still like feeling like I can't breathe. It began to get worse. Like I felt like I was gasping for air, like my family, everyone could tell you. I ended up texting my boss, and I wish it could stop jumping. My camera keeps jumping and I don't know why. I wish. I text my boss and I was like, hey, Miss Blake. That's not her last name. It's just like, hey, Miss Blake. So I just went to the hospital because I was having like really bad shortness of breath and my chest was tight. And they tested me for COVID, but my results aren't in yet, so I'm gonna be out. So she was a little upset with me because she felt like I told her at last minute, and then she was like how I should tell her, you know, shouldn't play with COVID, and that I should have told her ahead of time, which I should have. I went to the urgent care, and they let me like skip about 3 people who were waiting also to get checked out because mine was severe. So they asked me if I wanted to get tested, and I was like no, because I heard it burns. Then the man was just like, well, it takes like that. And I was like, okay, well, I'll get it. Like they wasn't gonna let me leave until I got it. It burns, y'all. If you ever get tested, if you ever have to get the test done, just brace yourself. They say it's 7 seconds, but that 7 seconds feels so long. So they sent me home. I had to be isolated from my family it was supposed to be for 10 days. And they had to like give me food at the door. I had to wear a mask, like if I had to go like get something real quick and then come back in my room. Basically, I was locked in my room the whole time, and I was so bored and stuff. So I just like sat in the dark most of the time. I barely watched any TV or anything. So my test was supposed to have been like back. I should have gotten my test results back after like 10 days, and I didn't. So I was getting nervous, and I ended up calling the urgent care that I went to, and they were like, is this such and such? And I was like, yes, I'm just calling to see about my results. And they were like, oh, well, they're not in yet. So I was like, okay. And then I called like 2 days later because it still wasn't in. And they told me they were trying to find my results in the lab. So wait, you mean to tell me you lost my results? Like I'm already here, can't breathe. Like I had to like be propped up like this pillow and the pillow behind me. Like I had to sit like this, y'all. Like I couldn't lay flat or anything because like I felt like somebody was sitting on my chest, and it was just like like breathing really hard. The only result I got back was that I have an enlarged heart. So I called my primary care doctor, and I forgot why I called her. But I called her because I was like, hey, I just got news from urgent care that I have an enlarged heart and I want to get checked up on it. And then I told her, I was like, but I can't. The thing is, I can't come in because my test results are still trying to be found in the lab for corona. She told me to go to the hospital and see if they could give me another one because my results were lost. And at first I didn't want to go because I was like traumatized, like that thing burned, so I didn't want to have to go through it again. So eventually I was feeling like I was getting worse, like I was tossing and turning, I couldn't like really sleep, I couldn't get comfortable. And so when we got to the hospital, it was like this tent you had to go under, and like the doctors were outside, like they had the stations outside, and y'all, it was like, it had to been like 80 something degrees, and I was freezing. Like they had to give me a blanket and everything. They were like, "You're cold?" I was like, "I'm freezing." Like it's I basically told them how I was feeling, and I couldn't really talk. Like my stepmom had to like talk for me a little bit. So I just remember them putting me in a room, and I felt like it was taking forever. I was getting so annoyed. They took my blood. Well, it took them forever to get my blood because I had baby veins. So yeah, they had literally have to get the like butterfly needle and stick me like that. So the lady tried to get me to lay all the way back, and as soon as that happened, she was like, "Oh no, you gotta sit her up. You gotta sit her up. She's wheezing. I can hear her." Like I was wheezing really bad. My family had called, like my aunt called, cause she was like a doctor, and she was just checking on me. She was like, "I'm be praying for you. I hope you're okay," and everything like that. And then my little cousin had video chatted me, and she saw that I was like, she asked me like, "Where are you?" Because she knew I wasn't home. I showed her where I was at in the hospital, and I was like, "I have to talk to you later. I can't really talk because like, I couldn't breathe, like let alone talk." And then like 10 minutes later, her mom calls, like my other aunt calls, and she told me to lay on my stomach. I think that's what she said. I think that's what she told me. However, I was laying on my stomach because she was like, that's gonna be the best way for you to breathe. And so I was laying on my stomach, and then the doctors made me turn back around. When they would come in my room, the doctors, they all had like this like yellow suits and like this thing over their head, and then their mask, like the clear shield. Like I felt like I was contaminated or something, but I totally got why they did that or whatever. So yeah, they were like, "All right, well, we're gonna test you for COVID," and I just like paused. I was like, and so the lady started swabbing it in my nose, and I was just like. She was like, "I know it hurts. I know, I'm so sorry." And she was like, "So why are you getting tested again?" I was like, "Because they said they lost my results in the lab." And she did the same thing I did, like, "They lost your test results in the lab?" Yeah. They were kind of getting ready to like keep me because they were like, "Yeah, she's having like the symptoms. It's getting really bad." And then they did x-ray, and they said the same thing urgent care said, like, "Yeah, you do have an enlarged heart." And then they came back like hours later and was like, "Okay, well, your test results came back from the lab, and you do not have COVID." And I was just like, while I was waiting, I was like looking, because it was like a rush, like so many doctors started running, and then the doctors with like the yellow suits and like the shields on their face, they were running. And so Then they closed the door, and so I was like, well, let me get up. Like, I couldn't breathe or nothing, and I still decided to get up. And so I pushed my ear to the door so I could see what was going on. And they told the person that was in the next door beside me that they tested positive for COVID. So I was just like, it was crazy. I had to close my own door. Like, they closed the patient's door, but they didn't close mine, so I had to get up and close my door because I was a little scared. Then I was like, I need to use the bathroom, so they had to I had to walk behind the nurse's station and then go to the bathroom because my room was like right there by that door. They didn't want me nowhere near it. Then the doctor come back to me. Did I just say come back? Then the doctor comes back to me, and basically he said I have a well, I already knew this, but he was like, I have severe asthma. And then he said something about I forgot what else he said, but it's basically something to do with asthma. He asked me if I had an asthma pump and was I using it, and I was like, yeah, but it wasn't working, and that's why I thought like this is it for me. Like, I have COVID. Like, I really thought I was gonna die. Bottom line, he gave me this purple tube that goes on my inhaler, because he was like, sometimes when you use your inhaler, it doesn't go all the way down like it's supposed to, but with the tube that I have now, it's gonna like do what it's supposed to do. Then the doctors told me that, because at that time I was working 2 jobs. I was working like the job that I work at now, and I was working at Garda. So they basically told me that I had to do an emergency leave from Garda. Like, I can't work there no more because the job title that I was doing, it was straining me, and like, it just wasn't good for my health. So I had to let my boss know that I won't be able to come back. And before I could do that, my sister had already told her that I couldn't come back. So she was like, yeah, your sister told me, because my sister works there, she still works there. So she was like, yeah, your sister told me, and I'm so sorry that you have to go through this. We will miss you and stuff like that. I had to stay home. Well, I had to stay home for 5 days, and I was gonna go back to my original job, the job I go to now, but they were still closed, so I had like a little bit of time to just chill and rest and everything. Yeah, so it made me happy that I got time to chill and rest. That is my COVID story. That was the closest thing to COVID, and y'all, COVID is not nothing to play with. I've lost so many people from COVID. Friends, family. I know people who have it now. If you're sick, like if you feel any sign of sickness at work, immediately let your boss know that you need to go home, especially like if you feel like you have COVID symptoms, because so many people have gotten affected from it, so many people have lost their lives from it, and you don't want to be the cause of someone else, catching it or losing their life. If you do have any sickness, stay home or immediately go to the doctor's emergency room, wherever you have to go to get tested. Especially when it's cold. I don't know what degrees it is where you all are from, but when it's cold, like, just take precaution, stay bundled up, just be safe. So yeah. that completes today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for your support, your love, your comments, your likes. Until next time, my baby.